Welcome back, softball fans. We're in pool play for the Strikeout Cancer Tournament in Apopka, Florida. This will be the second game for the Haze today as they take on the Dirt Dogs Elite. Coin toss determined that the Haze will be the visiting team. Dirt Dog Elite will be the home team. Again, if you're a subscriber to our page or if you've seen our prior broadcasts, you may notice a slight difference for this game. We are working with our backup systems, so we will not be working with our full array of graphics for today. But we hope you enjoy the live action as we set to get the first pitch going. Rachel Rivera leading it off for the Haze. She shows bunt. Pitch comes in high. She pulls back for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch misses low. Advancing the count now, 2 balls, 1 strike on Rivera. Fouled away. Count now evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes, so Rivera will look to protect from here on out. Getting a bat on anything close. Fastball catches outside corner for called strike 3. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 22, Kenzie Nestor. Pitch comes in low. Nestor heading the count, 1 ball, no strike. Called strike. Count now evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul tipped away for strike 2. So Nestor's going to be looking at a 1-2 count. She'll have to protect as well just to stay alive. Looking for something to drive. Fouled away first base side. Count remains 1-2. Called strike 3. Ball gets dropped, but the throw is made. That'll record the second out of the inning. That'll bring up number 4, Jessa Sittig, for the Haze. Haze looking to get something started with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Off-speed pitch comes in high. Fastball misses inside. Count now works to 2 balls, no strikes on Jessa. Fastball called strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul tip back, just stays alive. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just a hanging tough. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And that'll do it for the Haze half of the first. 0-0 our score as we move to the bottom of the first inning. You're watching Strikeout Cancer Tournament on Gulf Coast Baseball Network. So we return to action here in the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 our current score as we go to the Dirt Dogs Elite half of the bottom of the first. To set, the Haze defense, just sitting on the mound, Ella Ann Cephas behind the plate. Reagan Wilkett at third, Katie Carter at short, Rachel Rivera at second, Cassie Figueroa at first. Sorry, we're unable to make out the outfielders from this vantage point. First pitch comes in high for ball 1. According to our sheet, we have Ari Covell in center, Kenzie Nestor in left, and Oakley Riley in right. As that pitch comes in for strike 1, count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing fouled off right field, but off the fence. Justin now ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called strike 3. So Jessa records the strikeout, and the Haze get the first out of the inning. So 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. Our score is still 0-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Looked to be an off-speed pitch. Fastball misses low. That's going to even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing ground ball. Reagan Wilkie's up with it at third. Over to Cassie at first for the out. So the solid defense by the Haze carries over to this game. Fastball misses away for ball 1. The swing fouled out of play, third base side. Count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. An excellent pitch by Siddig, and she's ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for a payoff pitch here and to get out of the inning unscathed. The swing fouled. A good battle by the batter as she's looking to protect with the 2-strike count on her now. There's a hard ground ball left side into left field. So a single by the Dirt Dog Elite batter, and they get a runner aboard with 2 outs. That was a hard hit ball down the third base line into the outfield. So the Dirt Dogs Elite get a runner aboard. They're looking to make something happen now with 2 outs. Runner breaks for second. That pitch comes in low for ball 1. She's going to make it in uncontested. So the Dirt Dogs Elite have a runner threatening in scoring position with 2 outs. 1 ball, no strike, the current count. Pitch comes in low, gets away. Runner will advance to third with no play. So the count moves to 2 balls, no strikes. And the Dirt Dogs Elite threatening with the runner on third. So any hit to the outfield will certainly score the run. Fastball misses low. So that's going to move the count to 3-0. Jessa looks to battle back in the count here. That pitch is going to come in low. Cephas keeps it in front of her. Runner breaks for second, but the Haze will concede. So the Dirt Dogs Elite have runners on second and third, 2 outs. Jessa remains focused on getting the batter. There's a ground ball to Rivera at second. She's up with it, over to Figueroa at first to record the out. So the Haze defense comes through We have a 0-0 score moving into the top of the second inning. You're watching the Strikeout Cancer Tournament on Gulf Coast Baseball Network. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, we do encourage you to do so. We appreciate your support. And thank you for joining us for the softball tournament this weekend. Top of the second inning coming up. As we begin the top of the second, 0-0 is our score. It's been a defensive battle thus far in the game. As we begin the Haze half of the second inning, number 20, Reagan Wilkie, will lead it off. Fastball comes in high for ball one. 1-0 the count. Fastball comes in for called strike one. Count now evens up 1-1 strike. There's a ground ball to second base. Second baseman charges over to first for the out. So one down for the Haze in the top of the second. Ari Covell now up to bat. Swing and a miss for strike one. No balls, one strike, the current count on Ari. Swing fouled away. So quickly 0-2. Ari will look to protect now. Getting that second strike on her. She's going to try to make contact at anything close. Fastball comes in high to advance the count. Now 1-2 strikes. The Haze bench showing solid support for Ari at the plate. Swing and a miss. That'll be the second out of the inning for the Haze. And that'll bring up number 2, Cassie Figueroa. So solid pitching by the Dirt Dogs, elite pitching so far. And the Haze will look to answer back. Fastball called, strike 1. Fastball misses inside to even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 0-0 remains our score. 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Swing and a miss. Count now goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coach Denise encouraging Cassie to battle at the plate and protect that plate now with the 2 strikes on her. Off-speed pitch catches for called strike 3. And that'll do it for the Haze half of the second inning. Nothing, still our score as we move to the bottom of the second inning. So we appear to have weather moving in the distance. Hopefully it will hold off. We've been fortunate so far that we've had no weather delays, though it's certainly in the forecast for later today and tomorrow. Regardless, we begin the bottom of the second inning. We still have a 0-0 score behind solid pitching for the Dirt Dogs elite and solid defense for the Hernando Haze, as the first pitch will come in low for ball 1. Current count, 1 ball, no strike. Fastball catches for called strike. Excellent pitch by Siddig to even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch misses away. Working the count now to 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a line shot into right field. That's going to drop in. Riley up with it. So a leadoff single for the Dirt Dogs. They've got something going here in the bottom of the second. Runner with an aggressive secondary, but retreats back to first. That last pitch missed away for Siddig, so she's looking at a 1-ball, no strike count with nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Leadoff runner aboard for the Dirt Dogs. Runner breaks for second. Pitch comes in low for a ball. So a stolen base for the Dirt Dogs. They have a runner in scoring position now with nobody out. 2 balls, no strike, the current count on the batter. There's a foul ball, first base side, out of play. Count now moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch is going to come in low. Runner breaks for third. Throw down to Wilkie. On line. But indication from the field umpire is not in time. So the Dirt Dogs Elite have a runner on third with nobody out. With that last pitch coming in low, the count now works to 3 balls, 1 strike. That pitch is going to come in low for ball 4. Runner breaks for second. There will not be a throw. The Haze will. So the Haze concede the runner to second. The Dirt Dogs Elite now are threatening to have a big inning with nobody out. Bottom of the second inning, runners on second and third. Fastball catches outside corner, called strike 1. Siddig now ahead in the count. I apologize for the wind in the audio. Not much we can do about that. As the off-speed pitch comes in low, evening up the count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. As mentioned earlier, we do have weather in the area, though we've been fortunate to hold off on a rain delay. But the breeze has certainly picked up from the first game moving into now. Off-speed pitch again misses low. Count now goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch misses away. Advancing to the hitter's count now, 3 balls, 1 strike. Siddig will have to bring something into the zone. Or risk loading the bases. That pitch is going to come in low for ball 4. So the Dirt Dogs have the bases loaded with nobody out. Coach Denise has called in the infield for the Haze. We'll be looking for the force play at home. Fastball called, strike 1. Siddig able to get ahead in the count, no balls, 1 strike. The Dirt Dogs on the cusp of a potential big inning, but the Haze are looking for the defensive shutdown. Fastball misses high. Now evens up 1-1. That pitch is going to come in low. A nice block by Cephas to keep it in front. Count now moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball catches outside corner for called strike 2. That's going to work the count full. So payoff pitch upcoming with the count now working full. That pitch is going to come in low for ball 4. So the Dirt Dogs get the first run of the game. So evidently there was a miscommunication on the count. So with that pitch, the count has now run full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners advance on the bases respectively. Runners on second and third now, nobody out. That pitch comes in low for ball 4. And that will reload the bases. As Coach Denise calls time for a pitcher's conference for the Haze. Just a reminder, if you've not yet subscribed to Gulf Coast Baseball Network, we encourage you to do so, and we appreciate your support. If you are a current subscriber, or if you watched our broadcasts in the past, you may have noticed that our setup is a little bit different for this game. We are operating on our backup systems as we are waiting for our primary equipment to complete repairs. So we are operating on a reduced graphics capacity for this game and others until those repairs are complete. But we do appreciate that you're joining us for this game, and we also appreciate your support. And again, please subscribe to the page if you haven't yet done so. So with the pitchers conference now over, we return back to live action. Bases loaded now, nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Called fastball for strike 1. Fastball misses low. Count now moves to 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball misses high. Count now moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball misses low. Count now moves to the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Dirt Dogs Elite currently hold a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second. Pitch misses low, so that walk will force in a run. And the Dirt Dogs add another run to their ledger with that walk. With the second pitchers conference, that will mean that we will have a pitching change. So Haley Tarner now on the mound for the Haze. So with the pitching change, we'll take an audio break and we'll return back to live action in just a moment. So we resume action. Haley Turner now on the mound for the Haze, facing a bases loaded situation with nobody out. The Dirt Dogs have managed to put 2 runs on the board so far this inning. Pitch misses low, gets away, runner runs for home. Oh, a very hard collision. She's going to make it in safely. So hopefully both players are okay. So Turner's face mask appears to be broken on the play. So we're gonna have to wait on an equipment swap before play resumes. So the Dirt Dogs get the additional run in. Runners advance now to second and third. Still nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. That pitch will make contact with the batter. So we have a hit by pitch. That will again load the bases for the Dirt Dogs. Still nobody out. The Haze need to make something happen defensively. That pitch comes inside. An excellent stop by Cephas to prevent the advancement. Definitely saved a run with that stop. There's a swing ground ball foul. Count now evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch misses inside. Count now moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. The Haze wearing their pink alternate jerseys today in honor of breast cancer awareness, as this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. As there's a sky-high fly ball to left field. That ball will drop in. A run will score. So an additional run comes in on that fly ball to left. So that'll be an RBI single for the batter, as the bases remain loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. Haze now up 4-0, or rather Elite now up 4-0 over the Haze. There's a swing ground ball to third base. Wilkie's up with it to home for the force play. So Wilkie to Cephas for the force out will be the first out of the inning. Hard ground ball back up to Haley. Again, play at home. The throw is offline. 1 run scores. An additional run will come in. So 2 runs come. So So 2 runs come in on the play. And the Elite now run their score up to 6-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So the Elite have runners on second and third with 1 out. Ball gets away. That will score an additional run. Advancing the score now to 7-0. And the additional runner advances to third on the play. That pitch will connect with the batter, so a hit by pitch on the play. That'll put runners on the corners for the Dirt Dog Elite. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Runner breaks for second. Haze will concede the runner. Called strike on the pitch. That puts the situation with runners at second and third now. Haley looking at a no ball, 1 strike count. Pitch misses high. Count now evens up 1-1. Pitch misses away. Count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball's going to run in high. Works now to the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. That pitch is going to come in low for ball 4, so that'll load up the bases for the Dirt Dogs. With 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Hayes trailing 7-0. Called strike 1 as Coach Denise calls for the infield to come in. Again, playing for that force out at home. That pitch is going to hit the batter. So an additional run will come in to move the score now to 8-0. Coach Denise of the Haze is going to call time for a pitcher's conference. We thank you for joining us for the Strikeout Cancer Tournament on Gulf Coast Baseball Network. We strive to bring live events to you as often as we can, though as we're currently working on our backup systems, we'll be uploading recordings of the games for the time being. We appreciate your support as we bring you travel baseball and softball action all across the Tampa Bay region of Florida. And don't forget to tune into our sister network, Gulf Coast Sports Network, as we carry Hernando Middle School football. So with the pitchers conference over, we resume now to play. Bases loaded for the Dirt Dogs. As that pitch is going to run in high. Runner breaks for home. The toss, not in time as the runner makes it in. That'll now move the score to 9-0. That will also advance the runners on the play. So 1 out, runners on second and third. And the big inning for the Elite continues as they've put 9 on the board so far. Foul straight back. Batter shows bunt. It's popped foul. Tarner ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. She's going to look for a payoff pitch here and try to record the out for the Haze. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tarner gets the strikeout. So the Tarner strikeout, and that's the second out of the inning for the Haze. Pitch comes in for called strike 1. Tarner's starting to find her groove. That pitch is going to ride in high for ball 1. There's a hard ground ball. Wilkie's up with it. Over to first for the out. So a big inning for the Elite. Our score is 9-0 as we move into the top of the 3rd inning. We move to the top of the third inning. Cephas, Carter, and Riley to lead it off for the Haze, and they'll need to get something going here to get back into this game. Fastball comes in high for ball one. Fouled away. Count now evens up, 1-1 on Cephas. Haze desperately want to get this leadoff runner aboard and apply some offensive pressure. Fastball called, strike two. Count now moves to 1-2 strikes. Ann's going to have to protect now, getting that second strike. Swing and a miss. So that's going to be the first out of the inning. And we'll bring up number 19, Katie Carter, with one out in the top of the third. Fouled away deep to right field side. Carter had some solid contact in the game against the Florida Typhoons, driving a ball deep into right center field. Fastball called for strike two. Carter now down the count, no balls, 2 strikes. She'll have to protect. There's a ground ball, first base is up with it, and we'll apply the tag for the second out of the inning. So we have a defensive switch with 2 outs, the top of the third inning. So with the defensive switch, we'll take a quick audio break and return in a moment. So there's been a pitching change for the Dirt Dogs Elite, and as well they've also swapped out catchers. But we return to live play now, top of the third inning, 2 outs. That's going to bring up Oakley Riley. Swing and a miss for strike one. Pitch misses inside. Count now moves to 1-1. There's a swing, ball fouled away, third base side. So Oakley's going to look to protect here, now having the 2 strikes on her. Count stands at 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a ground ball, third baseman's up with it over to first. In time for the out. That will end the inning. We move to the bottom of the third. Our score, Dirt Dogs Elite 9, Hernando Haze nothing. We move to the bottom of the third inning. Dirt Dogs Elite lead 9-0 over the Hernando Haze. We do have a defensive change. Oakley Riley now in at second base for the Haze. I'm able to see the outfielders now. So we have Covell, Nestor, and Helton in the outfield for the Haze. No changes at any of the other positions, but we'll run through them quickly. Wilkie at third, Carter at short, as the pitch runs outside for ball one. Figueroa at first, Turner on the mound, and Cephas behind the plate for the Haze. Pitch catches inside corner for called strike one. Count now goes to 1-1. Pitch comes in low. Moving the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Called strike 2. So Turner evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. She's going to look for a payoff pitch and try to record the strikeout for the Haze. There's a swing and a fly ball that's going to drop into the center field. So that'll be a leadoff single for the Dirt Dogs. There's a fly ball over the head of Carter into center field. Nestor's up with it. Tried to make the play at second. A good heads-up attempt, but not in time. So back-to-back singles for the Dirt Dogs will put runners on first and second with nobody out. In the bottom of the third inning, we're looking at a 9-0 score currently. The Dirt Dogs with the advantage. There's a swing ground ball foul, third base side. Turner heading the count now. No balls, 1 strike. That ball's going to skip away. The runners will move up to second and third, respectively. There's a hard ground ball, but foul, third base. Turner now ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fly ball, twisting foul, third base out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a pop fly in the infield. Carter's under it, and she'll make the play. So Carter's play will record the first out of the inning for the Haze. There's a hard ground ball back up the middle. Turner's up with it over to first. Figueroa throwing home. That'll be offline. So a nice play by Turner to glove that ball and get over to Figueroa at first for the second out of the inning. But a runner will cross, which moves our score to 10-0. The runner will also advance from second to third on the play. That ball skips away. Runner breaks for home. She's going to score. So with that play, the Dirt Dogs Elite put their 11th run on the board. We're now looking at 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. There's a swing and a hard shot back. It gets past Carter into left field. A very hard hit ball by the batter gets through. And she'll reach with a single. Runner breaks for second as the ball gets away. And the game has been called on time. So your final score, Dirt Dogs 11, Hernando Haze nothing. That will conclude pool play for the Hernando Haze. We move into bracket play tomorrow, Sunday, October 4th. We'll hope you'll join us. The Haze will be participating in a 7 a.m. game, so have your coffee ready. CBN will be with you the whole way as we look into the bracket play on Sunday for the Strikeout Cancer Tournament in Apopka, Florida. Thank you for joining us. If you've not yet subscribed, please do so. We certainly appreciate your support. And we'll see you for tomorrow's game.